Hi, I am Girish Kishnani, and you are watching 5-Minute Learnings. Welcome to the 6th video in the new series on interesting psychology facts and effects. Today, we will explore the endowment effect. The endowment effect is a psychological bias where people value goods, services, or objects more highly simply because they own them. This leads to a reluctance to part with these items, even if they would be willing to purchase the same item at a lower price. In essence, ownership increases the perceived value of an object. The term endowment effect was first used by the economist Richard Thaler. It was used in reference to the inertia related to consumer choices when goods included in their endowment were more highly valued than goods that were not. A person might be unwilling to sell a concert ticket they purchased for a low price, even if they could buy another ticket for a lower price. A person might value a hand-knitted sweater they received as a gift more highly than a similar sweater they could purchase in a store. A company might offer free trials or allow customers to sample products to create a sense of ownership and increase the likelihood of purchase. Important, the endowment effect makes investors hold on to specific securities longer than they should. Without a clear exit plan, investors are strongly susceptible to the endowment effect. Several factors contribute to the endowment effect, including psychological ownership. The feeling of ownership can create a sense of attachment and increases its perceived value. Loss aversion. The pain of losing something you own is often perceived as greater than the pleasure of gaining the same thing. Status quo bias. People tend to favor the current state of affairs, including the possessions they already have. Reluctance to trade. People are less likely to trade an item they own for another item, even if the potential gain is equal or greater than the loss. Market inefficiencies. The endowment effect can lead to market inefficiencies, as sellers may demand more than buyers are willing to pay. Emotional and symbolic significance. The endowment effect is particularly strong for items with emotional or symbolic value, as they can trigger a stronger sense of ownership. People are often more willing to sell items for more money than what they would buy that same item for. For this reason, there is naturally dissonance between the prices offered and prices sought after for many types of trades. A phenomenon known as the reversed endowment effect is the opposite of the endowment effect. This term is used to describe a situation where people tend to have a preference to get rid of an undesirable item in exchange for an equally undesirable item. Investors must have a clear investment strategy to make objective decisions about when to buy and sell investments. This could include setting a target price, a time horizon, or specific performance metrics. Because it may be harder to sell the winners, investors must have a specific plan in place and not get caught up in prior performance. Investors should also continually review and rebalance their portfolio, and look at the particular investment as a part of overall strategy to understand why an investment is being held and why it may be a good time to sell. The 24-hour test. Hold your impulses and biases and ask yourself, would I buy this today at this price? The fire drill. Imagine if your stuff burned, what would you replace it with? That's all for today on the endowment effect. In the next video we shall explore the birthday number effect. Hope you found this video helpful. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and follow or subscribe to my channel 5-Minute Learnings, and do remember to hit the bell icon to get notified on new content. Thanks for watching.